Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll be going to speak to him. Hello Bailiff.
God be with you.
And with you, sir. Okay, I've made the decision about the carriers.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
I blackmailed most of them. Should I name them then?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Tonda the Winch, Rock, Vincent, Cornelius, Vassal, and Tony. Okay, Tonda the Winch.
Tonda. They call him the Winch.
The winch. Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
Emptying latrines.
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Rock.
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Vincent, Mommy's son.
Vincent, Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
Carrying water.
Carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Ah, Cornelius. I had him here once looking for a job. Where do you want to put him? I'd like to see him with buckets of shit.
Yep, bucket.
Carrying shit.
Can't be done. We've already got enough people for that. Now what?
Oh, you'll have to carry water then. We'll take someone else then.
If that's how it is, we better pick someone else.
And who would that be?
Cornelius.
Ah, Cornelius. I had him here once looking for a job.
You'll have to be water then.
Where do you want to put him? I'd like to see him with buckets of shit.
Or maybe someone else.
Jesus, I can see this ain't going to be easy.
Vassal.
Lassie goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Antonia.
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yep.
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her then?
Water.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job.
I've decided about the
I
cook.
chose a cook as well. Should I tell you or go to Hagen?
Tell me who you chose and I'll take care of it.
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was worth it. She's the best cook around.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen for lunch sometime.
Okay.
See you later.
One person he doesn't like hasn't got a job. Right, there we go. And that quest has been completed. Wonderful. There are so many people going to be upset with me though as well. Stefan.
Cucumbers, onions, come
Who's this?
get 'em!
Young
Soothsayer.
man, surely you'd like to know what plans God has for you. I can reveal all to you for a little silver.
Go to Hell Crown. I'm not
I
interested.
don't think so, old mother. Thank you anyway.
A pity, Goodman. A handsome man like you should know what awaits him in life.
Yeah, whatever will be, will be. Try that. Well, what missions have we got then? Do. What missions have we got left? Quest log. Okay, we got go to the monastery and ask about the accident. Oh yeah, that's the next one. Where's that?
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Where's me horsey? Here you are, horse. Let's go and ask about the... Let's go and ask about the accident, and then we can continue with the main story, actually. I don't think there's going to be any more side quests. I know there's a fighting one, actually, we can do. And the tournament, we got to level up before we can actually advance to the tournament.
Yeah.
We could stop in at Teresa and see what she's up to.
Yeah.
Let's see what she has to say. Will she want to see us?
I've got something for you.
Have you?
I know this is your favourite.
It is indeed. Thank you.
Oh, no way.
Teresa, I brought you something.
My, how chivalrous. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
We're going on a stroll. Lovely. Where are they going? Look at fast travelling there.
I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
You are food, nothing.
You're on my mind.
Oh? In what way?
Oh, you know. How pretty you look in that.
Ah. You think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah. Especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it.
Come here, you charmer. I must go, Henry. Take care.
She can repair my armour.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
Thank you. Right, let's go. I'm not going to him. Peshnag wants me to do a couple of things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go across the fields. Move out the way! Why are you walking in the road, you crazy people? God, the view's stunning. Someone's after me. Ha, you'll never get me, I'll just ride through you. Bandits. Be careful people, there's bandits up ahead. Don't know who that was. Someone acting very suspicious in a hood. Am I getting further and further away from this location? Oh, here we go. Do 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 do. Oh, bathhouse.
Shit, Henry!
Henry! Here!
Oh no, why look who it is.
God save you, Henry.
No way, it's these two.
Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
Where's the other one?
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are alright.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody Joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
And I see you're not doing too badly for yourself. What are you up to?
Right now, I'm the Squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
How are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else around here.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
I'll find you something. You can rely on me.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
So, what job can we find these guys?
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now. We got separated.
I was the one who helped her get out of Skalitz. She lives with her uncle in a mill in Ratai.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? Take care.
Okay. So our old friends, we can get them a job. I don't mind doing that. Where are they going now? Bye-bye. Okay. Quest log. Friend in need. What we got? Find work from Matthew and Fritz. Tell Teresa. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to go to the bathhouse first because I need to heal. This is the bathhouse, isn't it? No, it's not a bathhouse. Okay. Need to get to the monastery. God, this is such a beautiful game. They need to make more medieval games like this. Yo, dude.
I've been sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'd be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing. His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
Alright then.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so I go and talk to somebody else now. They're just going to pass me around. Well, this isn't it. Up there, okay. It's the guy.
My respects to you.
And you.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role. But I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of, and that's enough for me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery. But those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes, it rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. God be with you.
Okay. We gotta go up here. Oh, didn't I say about an old friend is in here as well? Hello, Johanka.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
I'm here.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
That actually happened to me once. Fritz pissed on the burn and it was right as rain the next day.
I see. Well, better talk to Brother Nicodemus before trying that treatment here.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Doesn't the monastery care?
They give us some...
All right, that's all I need to know.
Okay, so we can help these people.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Who are you? Who are you?
Everything here is fine? He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He just needs to sleep.
Huh? Damn. Why are you waking me?
Why are you lying on the floor?
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
God be with you.
Yeah? Damn, why are you waking me?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me, if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian can set on us.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Farewell. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Okay.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Why don't you go and lie somewhere else?
I can't. Not with this leg.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly. Good luck to you.
He just needs to sleep.
Okay, let's go and speak to her.
Henry, how are you?
Okay.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
So you don't know anything? Don't even think about touching that poor man.
What about the executioner from Ratai? He usually breaks bones, but he might know something about mending them too.
The executioner? Even if you could persuade him to come, they'll never let him in here.
Well, maybe it would be enough if he advised me and then I tried...
Look, do whatever you want. I have to go and take care of the others.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go. May the Lord watch over you.
Ah, we have a lot to do. Okie dokie.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this... I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him.
Quiet!
But it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. Can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm shamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks. I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you? Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the Euphrasia and the Mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
God, they're giving me loads of missions, aren't they?
I see.
Once
Crazy.
you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
I'm a gardener now. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I need to look around for purple herbs. Take them all. They're mine. Ha 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 ha. Anything else? What's this? It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humours: blood, yellow bile, black ibble and phlegm. If these are in balance, the person is hale and healthy. But if there is an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium and leads to ailment or even death. I'm not going to read all of them because they've screwed some of the words up, but if I just flick through it. Here we go. I think we'll level up if we read more anyway. Start alchemy.
I just can't.
What's this? Okay, alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew those, you need a knowledge of alchemy. Okay, we've got no knowledge at all. So I'm gonna have to level that up. Oh, what's he doing? No, 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 no. We don't need to do that. Okay, I've got a few missions, a few things we need to do. Quest. Do. Oh god, okay, so we need help with healing the sick, find bandages, get healing herbs, find someone to help insomniac, executioner about the man with the broken leg, house of God. Cancel these for now. This is a timed one, I think. Do. Okay. Game's fine, I can eat food. We need to eat ourselves. Okay. What's up there? Is there any actually in the vicinity? Yeah, what's the A? Try to get supplies from the custodian. Yeah, the jerk. Gotta weed the garden. Nettle. Did I say thistle? Nettles, thistles, dandelions. Thistle. We are picking weeds. Nettle. I've reached a new level in herbalism. What happens if I pick all the ones which aren't? Will he ever go at me? Okay, that's all them. Dandelions. Dandelions. How much have we actually got to pick here? All of them? Thistle. Oh, bugger, mint. He's gonna crucify me. Ah, crap. He's gonna kill me. I picked up something more than just weeds. Thistle. God, there's loads to do. Oh my god, there's so much to pick here, this is crazy. There's a dandelion thing that I need to get. Mint, mint, mint. Mint. Eye bright, eye bright. Crap, dandelion. Just mixing in with the rest of it now, dandelion. There we go. This is getting more difficult. Nettles. Thistle. Thistle. Nettle. Okay, I think I've nearly done this. Thistle. I think we've done it, mate. Ah, no, there's thistle there. Is that it? Mint. Mint. Comfy. Dandelion. So we've got to go all up here as well. Oh my life. Wormwood, that's not. Nettles. God, we've got loads to do here. I think this is going to take up the rest of the video, isn't it? What's this? Thistle. That's wormwood, that's nothing to do with what we need. Ironwood, nettle. For that last one. That's gotta be it, surely. There's no more thistle. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, hang on. Dandelions. Right, we are going to finish this video here, guys. In the next one, I'm going to speak to the jerk who we meant to get money from. Hopefully he'll give us money anyway. Anyway, guys, till then, take care.